I'm at the airport. You can tell I'm at the airport. And I had an extremely busy night. Not that I did that many trips. I only did about 24 trips. But I had some long ones. I had some trips in the $75 range. I'm going. I had some really good trips. I came out and my first call was immediately to Walmart and to take those people home for $18. Then, as soon as I got to my favorite spot, I got sent to a house where this girl came out and said that she's going out to the ferries, a $75 fare. Then I had one from the ferries. I only waited an hour for the next one. And that guy went all the way into town. That was another, $75. And then I had a few other trips that were decent and reasonably long, $30, $40. Then I had another one for $75 that went up the Malahat, which is this hill that's just beyond the western communities in the direction of Nanaimo. And now I got one to the airport. And the last few trips I was so tired that I was starting to wander off the road. And I would just catch myself when I was halfway out of my lane. Yeah. So I just counted the money and it's $523. $523. That's quite a haul for one night driving cab in Victoria. And I still got an hour to go. Well, 20 minutes of that hour to go is going to be spent driving back into town. And maybe business has slowed down enough such that the early morning people going to work have gone to work already. Could be. Anyways, I am really tired and I'm going to head back into town. 4 more days to go this week. What a night this has been. I have had quite the ordeal. It wasn't really that busy, or I wasn't really that lucky. And then I had to meet somebody for something near the beginning of the shift, and after I got back on, it was slow to get going again. Well, I worked through much of the night, and by 2 o'clock I had about 160 on, and then I got called to a police roadblock. This guy was having his pickup truck impounded, and he had lost his license, and he said he had to go home to Langford. Okay, Langford, no problem. He says, I'm going to have to catch another cab too. I said, what are you talking about? He says, well, I'm going to Jordan River. I said, well, I can get you there. That's where I am now. I'm in Jordan River. The time is now 5:17. Now, between 2 o'clock and 5:17, here's what happened. So I'm taking him to Jordan River from Victoria. We pass through Souk, and we go through this windy mountain road, or windy road on the coast. But there are mountains. You're going up the hills and down hills, and I'm going up one right. Whoop! I'm going up one right now. Going right up this hill, and the phone got dislodged from where it was. Try that again. Okay. Maybe it will stay right there. Okay, we'll try that. So, yeah. So I brought the guy out to Jordan River, and the trip took a little over an hour. And I'm dropping him off, and he said he's going to pay with Interac. So I pulled out the little old Interac machine here and punched in the numbers, and it didn't work. The phone did not, the Interac machine did not connect. There was a comm error because we were too far away from the cell phone tower. Now, he was still getting cell phone reception. He was talking to his girlfriend, but apparently it wasn't working for the Interac machine. So he said, "Well, there's a cell phone tower on the way to Port Renfrew." Now, Port Renfrew is even going out further than where I took him. I said, "Okay, well, if it's not too far, we'll go to that cell phone tower." Anyway, after we drove for about half an hour, he says, "I think you passed it." Huh? So, "I think you passed the cell phone tower." He said, you should have seen a cell phone tower to your left." I said, "There was no cell phone tower anywhere." And he said, "It's in a big clear area. It's for the Coast Guard." Anyway, we tried in that vicinity to get a signal. It didn't work. So I said, "Well, we'll have to go to Souk." Anyway, from taking him from his place to where he thought there was a cell phone tower, and back to Souk, where I finally got paid. I finally got a signal in Souk. Now we're talking 30 kilometers this way, 30 kilometers that way. And now I'm driving back to Souk. I ended up doing the trip twice. There and back, and there and back. From where I picked him up from where I picked him up originally to where he was going, and then messing around trying to get a signal, going further than our destination, and going back to Souk. I think we did 60 kilometers out, or 70 kilometers out. 40 kilometers past there and back, and 30 kilometers there and back again. And now I'm doing the 70 kilometers back to Victoria. I finally got paid. The fare was $141. But for the amount of driving I did, I should have made twice that. But the trouble is that you know, if the machine didn't work at the destination, I would have to make sure the machine worked and charge him only what it cost to get him home. And we wasted 2 more hours of his time and mine just trying to get a damn signal. So, if you're ever going out past Souk, and if you're going to Jordan River, it's $140 from Victoria. Get it. Get your card. Do the transaction with the Interac machine in Souk for $140. That way you'll save yourself a lot of grief and a lot of wasted time and effort. I might even be late for my chiropractor appointment. Well, it's now just a little after 6:30 in the morning on Thursday? No, Wednesday. Last night was a full moon night. I was not that busy. I did get across the street before the cars went over me. Did about $220 worth of business. It was not really a busy night, and I cleared from my last trip at 3:17 or so, and I went to the parking lot and started watching video, and guess what happened? I fell asleep, and I did not wake up until 17 after 6. Is that right? Yeah. So immediately I ran to the gas station, fueled it up, and went to the place where we parked the car. And Mr. Punctual was not there waiting for me at 6:30. Figure that one out. What you hear is the sound of traffic. I'm on my way to the bank to make a deposit on foot because I want to deposit the money, and I didn't have time to do so because I was already late, having slept in until 6:17. So that's it. Nothing really special to report this time. No great big crazy stories. I just slept in the morning hours. 2 more nights to go this week. I am tired. I worked hard tonight. The pace was relaxed in the evening, but it seemed like later on at night it got busier. Or should I say, it slowed down around midnight, and around 2 it picked up and got busy one after another. The pace was a little fast for me. I did 375. I like around 300. That's the pace I like. Okay, the extra $75 is good, but it's exhausting. It really is exhausting. But I guess I'll survive. I'm on my way home now. I just went through the car wash, washed the car and the mats. I'm gonna detail the interior, fuel up, go park it. That is the plan anyway. Whoa. Guy tripped right into the street. Right in front of me. Okay, I'm at a red light, but still. Well, not much to say except that I'm exhausted. So, one more night to go this week. The time is now 5:28 a.m. on a Friday. I am exhausted, tired, worn out, even though I did sleep quite a bit this morning. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've got almost 300 on. That's enough. Ugh. It's raining. Raining even makes me feel more tired. Yeah, half an hour to go, but I could call it. I could call it sooner. Yeah, if I have another fare, I'll probably break the $300 barrier. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do this one. This is absolutely going to be the last one. I think I know what it is. It's going to be the two fat lesbians again. Okay. Hope yours is better than mine.